up, everybody? It's John Sports Arts Collectibles coming at you with a brand new video. How is everyone doing out there today in the YouTube universe? It's time for a new video, and it's time to dive into a tote that we featured back a few years ago. We had this series where we did 4 episodes of what I believe I called Treasure Found in the Attic, and it was a bunch of sports memorabilia and magazines, things like that, and baseball cards and hockey cards, things like that I found in my parents' attic from when I was a youth. So I wanted to take a look again at one of these totes. We have 2 of them, and we'll do a 2-part series on this, because I think there were some things that I missed, and there may have been some things that I kind of went through pretty fast. And maybe maybe you're out there and you're a new subscriber to the channel and you didn't see those videos. I'll put links down below in the description to those so you can go check those out. But I thought it might be kind of cool to kind of dive back into this tote. And there are probably some things here that we'll end up listing on our eBay store. So look out for maybe some of these items being there. So first thing I got here, I've got this 1981 Street and Smith's official yearbook with Mike Schmidt on the front cover here. And also talking about George Brett's quest for 400. Record-breaking base thieves, Ironman of the A's, World Series pinch hitters, major and minor league roundups, and William McCovey's grand career. So this is obviously way before the internet, and this is how I personally would find out about what was going on in baseball, aside from our local newspaper. But you can see here there's cigarette ads for Raleigh Lights. This is kind of cool. Avalon Hill Sports Illustrated game, baseball game. I love computer Major League Baseball. Love that computer. Things were different back then. You got baseball card ad here for TCMA. Bob Gibson. We're not going to go through this whole thing, but I kind of wanted to look at this. Thought it might be kind of neat. There's Brett. This article about Brett. Goose Gossage was there. I love these ads, though, for baseball cards. These are really, really cool. 1,000 mint 1981 Topps baseball cards. And never before open boxes, only $13.99. You got the complete set down here. So here's Renata Galasso. Here's her ad. That's pretty cool to see her ad. And I did order from her. So this is really cool. I don't think there's very many YouTube channels out there that have actually shown this. And we did a whole featured video on her and her store in Brooklyn, New York. This is really, really cool. We could probably spend a whole video just showing this, but here's Willie McCovey article. What else is in here? Sports Illustrated subscription card. What's this? Pennant Drive baseball game. It's Tom Seaver. So they go over the National League, and then they have, you can see Don Sutton. It's J.R. Richard. I think that's Necro up top. Joe Necro. Steve Garvey. It's Bob Horner. This is really, really neat. More ads. Den's Collector's Den. You can buy some apparel. So Montreal Expos, the Phillies. This is another baseball card ad. GS Gallery. America's largest baseball card dealer. The Galasso one was awesome, though. To see that. That's pretty cool. McGregor ad for baseball gloves. There's Al Bunbury sliding there. Sports books ads. Also, probably some cards. Yeah, some sets. Very wicked. Cy Young Award winners. Ironman of the A's. There's Langford, Norris, and Billy Martin. Just see if there's anything interesting in here. Because some of these magazines actually had baseball cards in like the center piece, but I don't think this one did. But I used to love when this came out. I loved this magazine. It was really, really cool to pick this up, just to see a lot of players in different photographs that I not seen, because back then we didn't have cable TV. Our house didn't have that. Here are all the stats. So pretty neat stuff. We didn't have cable TV, so the only games I could watch were like the local ones. So Pittsburgh Pirate games, and then like the games of the week. A bunch of soccer digests here. I'm not going to show you. This has my old address on here. Leave that out. These are cool. And I'll probably list, I don't know, maybe I should get one of these graded. I'm not 100% sure. So these are pretty neat. So this is from the Minnesota North Stars. We got these. Is there a letter in here? Let me see. I don't think we paid for these. I think they sent them to us. A company called Publishing Solutions. My father, I think he wrote to them, maybe called them, he had to call them. And they sent us 3 of these. I'm sorry, 4 of these. These are pretty cool. So this is the program for the excuse me, Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Minnesota North Stars. The final game when we won our first Stanley Cup. So this is kind of cool. And these are in great shape. You can see there's a lineup, you know, the rosters right here. But this is really, really neat stuff right here. So we have 4 of these, and I guess they all have chips. So they have chipping on them. So I don't know if we can get these graded or if I'm just going to sell 1 and keep the other ones, or maybe sell 2 and keep 2. But that's kind of neat. So there's 4 of those. They used to give these away at the Penguin games. And then we had these as a backdrop for a little while when we were shooting going that way, and had a backdrop here of the Penguins. But these are like team kind of photos, and then you could do an enter to win thing. But they gave these out at the games, and we got a bunch of them. These are pretty nice. So I also wrote to some teams back in the day. Here's a box up top. A box of 89. And I saved it for this. Ricky Henderson, Lasorda, Hernandez, and Greg Gross. But I wrote to the teams back in the day. So some of my favorite teams, I'd write letters to them and ask them if they could send me anything. And a lot of them did. And like the Atlanta Braves sent me this, but I cut it. Oh, I think there was there's something down here. I cut it out. But I loved the Braves back then. This is kind of cool. So you see Phil Niekro, Bob Horner, there, Dale Murphy. And then I think this might have had the team photo, and I think I cut that out. This is for Chief Nakahoma right there. Interesting. And they used to have a teepee out in the outfield for that mascot, that gentleman who played that role. I don't think there's a lot of stuff in here, so it'll be random. This is the Colorado Rockies, or now the New Jersey Devils. They sent me, I guess it's just like a 1 sheet, but there's nothing on the. Oh no, there's something on the back. No, just like a 1 sheet showing all their merchandise that they had for sale. That's awesome. I love the Rockies. They were what before that? Maybe the Kansas City Scouts. Maybe I might be correct in saying that. Some schedules, Pirates, Penguins. Let's see. Here's another Colorado Rockies thing. Rocky Hockey. Radio station KOA. I guess that's the AM station. Another souvenir, 1 sheet. So you can actually order this jacket. I don't know if that's a player or not, just a model. But then you could, here's the whole list. You could order stuff. Prices are so cheap. Look at that, $35 for a jersey back in the day. And I don't know what year this was from. Let's say it does not. Had to be like the early 80s. City Champion sticker, NFL sticker. I don't know if that came from the Steelers or not. This is a Rocky schedule, but there's no logo on that. They sent me a sticker here. Rocky Hockey. The Braves sent me a sticker. It's pretty cool. Another Rockies one. Wait till this year, the Braves, they were pretty bad. Pretty awful. Let's see. A couple 89 Fleer boxes. This one's got Danny Jackson, Will Clark, Andres Galarraga on the Dodgers. Pretty cool. There's Gary Carter in the front of that one. There's another one here, and this one's got Kirby Puckett, Canseco, Wally Joyner, and the A's. We showcase these. These are kind of cool, but I think I picked these up later. Where did I get these from? These might be from like KB Toys. You got Mark Langston. These are like play ball plaques. They're, still sealed, but they're kind of, the packaging's kind of beat up. And then you can see the back here. You can see the players that you could get from the different teams. And I was older when I bought these, I believe. And what did I pay here? 10 cents. 10 cents for those. That's kind of cool. Vince Coleman was the other one. This came in like the local newspaper. My family lived in Boston before we moved to Pittsburgh. And this was in the Boston Globe. This had to be like an insert in the paper. And I loved the Bruins back then. Like Gary Cheevers is here. I'm sure Brad Park's in here somewhere. And I don't know. I'll hear the players. What am I saying? Don Cherry was a coach. Where is he? Where is old Don Cherry hiding? Is that him? That might be him right there. So kind of cool. 1978 Bruins. Hockey news from 92. Penguins on the front here. Rick Tockett. Won't go through this, but nice hockey news. Pretty good shape. Okay, here. These are actually, a couple of these are my father's. He gave them to me. These are Yankee photos signed. So you got Hank Bauer right there. He's not in the Hall of Fame. And then this, who is this? Bob Torley, maybe? I think that's who that is. So nice on card. I mean, I guess these are, I don't know what these should be photos. But these are from, I think these are my father's. Excuse me, and he gave them to me. But that's kind of cool. But they're kind of in bad shape, but then, you never know with these kind of things. Neither one are Hall of Famers, but, Yankee fans probably want those. And then this is another really cool thing that we picked up. This is a later, 90s item, I think. And it is, these are Hills baseball cards for the Pirates. The sheets, torn sheets here with the cards. And, I think this is the year. Let me see if Bonds is here. He may have been gone. And even Slike. No, not Barry Bonds. He was out of here. See if I can see what year these are from in the back. These are probably from 93. And you can see the Hills logo, Pirates Kids Club. So I don't know. My dad picked these up somehow. But I think we showcased those. It's kind of cool. What else do I have here? This is a nice magazine. This, I think, has cards in the middle right there. Let's see who we got. We've got Julio Franco, Pocket, Ken Griffey Jr. What year did this come out? 1990, so like a second-year junior. And on this side, you got Canseco, Bo Jackson, and Ruben Sierra. This is kind of cool. I think we showcased other issues of this baseball cards magazine before. John Olerud, Dwight Dewey Evans, and I found some like an antique mall kind of place a while ago, and they had the cards in them, so I picked them up. So it's kind of neat. What else do I have here? Ron Stackhouse photo. I don't know where I got that from. 81-82. Pretty good defenseman for the Penguins. This is a lineup sheet for the Daytona Beach Astros. They were like a minor league team. I think they're still around. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody big on this one. I think they were obviously the Astros. I think they were the Astros affiliate. I think a single A team. I'm just seeing if there's anybody here I recognize. And I don't really see anybody here. And then over here, the Lakeland Tigers, which have been Detroit's single A team. And let's just see if there's anybody big on this that I recognize here. And I don't see anybody. So that's kind of cool. Very nice, unused Fleer sticker album. It's kind of nice. More stuff from teams that I wrote to. Detroit Pistons, team photo, Florida Citrus sponsorship. It's kind of nice. I love the Pistons back then. Pretty cool. Pittsburgh Spirit, they were like our indoor soccer team. And I think this is a highlights photo album from 81, 82. But they had some big players on this team. Let's see if they're on this team at that point. There's Paul Child. There's another one, Stan Terlecki, but he wasn't on the team just yet, I don't believe. Chris Sobieski. But this is kind of cool. They gave this out the games. There's the back. Loved going to those indoor soccer games. Syracuse Chiefs. I think they were a minor league affiliate. Either the Blue Jays. Yeah, Blue Jays. There's Dave McKay. Recognized Garth Iyer. So they were with the Blue Jays then. Let's see who else is on this. It's Willie Upshaw. Jackson Todd. Gino Petrelli. Domingo Ramos. These are names that, these guys made it to the show. In the back row, Ernie Witt. Interesting. Very cool. 79 Syracuse Chiefs. Blue Jays affiliate. Another Spirit. A lot here. Don't want to make this video an hour. 85 Pirates media guy. There's Tony Pena. It's kind of cool. All-Star Tips. Sport Built. I had those baseball shoes, and I played baseball. This is kind of cool. More Soccer Digest. Who's Who in Baseball, 1982. It's Fernando. I'm going doing that to make sure there's no cards floating around inside, too. Wouldn't that be something? Franco Harris. But that's not a real one. I don't know where I got this one. I think the Steelers may have sent me that. Kind of interesting. Vancouver Canucks bag from the souvenir shop. It's pretty cool. 82 Camel Conference champions. Pirates sent me this. 1980 Pittsburgh Pirates team photo. That's kind of nice. A lot of big names on that one. Green Bay Packers. Just send me this card. I'm not going to, my old address on the back, but I won't flip it over. But Packers team, you can see I put this on my wall. You can see the little pin marks there. Team photo there. Atlanta Braves photo. They must have sent me this one too. You can feel the tape on the back. Right there, you can see it. It's a little faded. On 83 Penguins photo pack night. It's a giveaway. How's this open up here? Let's see. So open up like an accordion. I don't want to mess it up. So let's just open up this part here. So Dennis Herron, Paul Baxter, then opens up and see all the photos of the players. That's kind of cool. There's a couple of those. Here's one, two. Some wrestling magazines thrown in here. I love this. Apartment Wrestling, Orgy of Violence. Up there. That's a little bit too much for children to see, isn't it? Back in the day. And so is all this blood. Jimmy Valiant's Strange Odyssey. How he became the sport's most popular wrestler. Interesting. It's Iron Sheik. Gotta go through this whole thing. But I was into wrestling back then, folks. Sporting News from 83, Baseball Yearbook. We won't go through this whole one either. It'll take forever. But you can see Ozzie Smith and Robin Yount on the front. Barclay cigarettes ad. Okay. What else do we have here? 83 Pirates official scorebook. I actually filled it in. Playing the Braves. Probably did a terrible job. That's kind of funny. Okay, interesting. Play Ball, official baseball yearbook from 1986. Nothing inside that one. So here's an ad for the Who's Who in Baseball. That's kind of cool. The Bible for every baseball fan. The Pro Wrestling Illustrated is Rowdy Roddy Piper. These probably are worth a few bucks, is my guess. If they were in better condition, they'd be worth probably a decent amount because who's on them. But there's Roddy Piper. But you can't, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's some sort of damage to it right there. I mean, I could bust out the comic book press, and use that to fix these, but I don't know. There's Bruno Sammartino. I knew wrestling was fake though back then, so I wasn't like, I just like the theatrics of it. There's more of them. Inside Wrestling, Ivan Koloff versus Ken Patera. I kind of remember him. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I think he did something terrible, if I'm correct in saying that. Harley Race, I don't remember him. In Pro Wrestling Illustrated. This one's got it's got a dog ear. Wrestling's Main Event. I'm sure that the wrestling cards are in here too. Not the cards, the lineup rosters for when I went. Because Iron Sheik battling Tito Santana. It's another one. David Von Erich. Inside Wrestling. Wrestling World. I would just buy these up, and I loved them. They were cool. Rick Martel, Malls, Adrian Adonis. Dino Bravo, Ken Patera, Canadian champ. Superfly Snuka, and the famed Death Leap threatened Bob Backlund's title. There's Superfly Snuka and Captain Lou Albano. Funny. Wrestling Training Illustrated. Look, there's Hulk Hogan. That's pretty cool. And then, who are these guys? These guys are, does it say who they are? Let's see. Oh, the Strongbow Brothers, Jay and Jules. Tag team champs from WWF. Hulk Hogan, Rocky 3. There's Jimmy Superfly Snuka and Bob Backlund. Barbell set. Ad in the back. It's kind of cool. Another one of these the girls in the bikinis and their apartment battle wrestling. Good Lord. There's Backlund and who's he fighting there? Backlund versus by Buddy Rose. I don't know if that's who that is. Ringside. The back's off. I must have tore it out for some weird reason. I don't know. Was I putting these pictures up? No, I don't know. Something happened. The back got ripped off. There's Hulk Hogan, Thunder Lips, Mil Mascaras. Another one ripped. There's Captain Lou. Maybe that's the back of this. Yeah, this is the back of this. It tore somehow. Or maybe I took the pictures out for some weird reason. Maybe I put them in my locker. I don't know what I was thinking. Another wrestling one, Sports Review. I think we're getting to the bottom of those. There's the last one with Rick Martel. You got some gold magazines. Some of these are in really good shape. Mary Lemieux. Another Mary Lemieux. Sports Illustrated. As great as Gretzky Lemieux. This is cool. The All-Star Weekend from 1990. And this is in pretty good shape. Maybe a little bit of wear right there, little bends, but pretty nice stuff. It's the All-Star. You got Maurice Richard, Lemieux, and then Gretzky. It's kind of cool. Oh, and who is that? Ken Del Vecchio? I think I'm saying that right. Oh my gosh, there's just so much here. This is insane. I should do a two-parter. Kurt Muller on this one, Gold Magazine. Another wrestling, Sports #1 magazine. Junkyard Dog Tito Santana are on that one. A lot of blood on this one. Inside Wrestling, another one with Big John Studd. And interesting stuff right there. Is the Iron Sheik and Pedro Morales. Mil Mascaras. I I don't remember him. I mean, I remember him. I don't remember seeing him in any matches. It's Hulkmania, Cowboy Bob Orton. This one definitely needs to be pressed out. Another one of these girls in bikinis up in the corner, but Ric Flair on this one. Another one, and then The Wiz, Sports Illustrated. This one, the Penguins play the Soviet Red Army. It's kind of cool. Something in the middle here. That's cool. A Mew poster. It's kind of nice. Very interesting. Still intact and everything. That's nice. Let's close this one up. This is in great shape. Summit at Center Ice. I went to that game too. Vaguely remember it. Another Lemieux. Double Trouble. Lemieux and Coffee. This is a calendar from 88, 89. So these things are probably worth a few bucks, I would have to say. Another calendar. The Goal Magazine, Lemieux winning the Rookie of the Year. Obviously, I like Mario Lemieux a lot. He saved the Penguins franchise, basically. He definitely did. And he's a pretty decent dude. And what else do we have here? 82, 83 Penguins calendar. There's a couple of them. There's 1, 2, 3 of them. Official team calendar of the Penguins. 85, 86. So they'd have calendar night, and you get these for free. But how many are here? 3 of those. Baseball stickers album from 82. This one is unused. I think I showed most of this stuff before, but I wanted to look at it again. Again, I want to check these things out. There's another one from 83, Reggie Jackson. Another one. This one might have stickers in it. It does. As a teenager, I was bored. I wanted to, that'd be kind of cool. Hockey one, 82. Unused. Gretzky on the front. There's another hockey one, 83. Unused. Who's that? That might be Pete Peters on the front of that one. Another hockey one, from 83. Again, unused. Football. This is cool, and I did put stickers in here, which is unfortunate. It's kind of cool. 86 Pirates scorebook. Missile Magazine, the Indoor League, is Paul Child. Kind of sweet. 88 Pirates program with Stargell. So that's kind of neat. Pro Street and Smith's Pro Football. It's Joe Morris, pretty good running back. More wrestling. Ivan Putski. Iron Sheik. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. It's Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Another one. Dusty Rhodes in the front here is one with Bob Backlund. Tommy Rich, I don't remember him. That's more wrestling magazines. Hockey Illustrated with Gretzky. Just see if anything I hear. Here are the Lenny McDonald. These are the programs. Let's just finish up this pile and look at the programs real quick. Street and Smith's Baseball. Steele Murphy. From 83 with Steve Carlton. Penguins Hockey Handbook. It's kind of sweet. Going to Denny's. Lemieux on that one. Gold Magazine with Michel Goulet, the Nordiques. I wish they were around. Here's one with Dennis Savard, Blackhawks, but something happened to it. Spine's kind of, what's this? Stars of Hollywood Hockey Performers on Ice. That's an interesting thing. That was just inside. I guess they must have just put it in all the programs. Okay. So here are some programs, souvenir programs that I would pick up when I go to the wrestling matches, the Civic Arenas from '82 for $1. So you got Bob Backlund. The main one was Bob Backlund against Blackjack Mulligan. They'd have all the other wrestlers that I think were on the card that evening. You know, wrestling trading cards, pretty sweet. And then, here's the card. Backlund against Mulligan, Mr. USA Tony Atlas against Golden Boy Adrian Adonis, and then the tag team championship Fuji and Saito. Mr. Fuji and Saito against the Strongbow brothers. So the Japanese guys against the Native American guys. Ivan Putski, Polish Power against Greg Valentine. And S.D. Jones, I loved S.D. Jones. He was awesome against Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and then plus 2 other bouts, which I don't remember what those were. One might have been like a female wrestling bout. See Travis, Tony Guerrera. There's more pictures of the back. And then this one has, this one was from, doesn't say, here it is, A3. I think I went for my birthday, because my birthday's on February 10th, so this must have been like a birthday thing. Texas Death Match. Backlund against the magnificent Morocco. The stars, and then here are, I think I checked them off. Who won? Checked off who won. I think, yeah, Big John Studd, Big Jewel Strong. This is the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Morales against Ray Stevens. Backlund against the magnificent Morocco. Snuka against Buddy Rose. Rocky Johnson against superstar Billy Graham. Very cool stuff here. S.D. Jones, Special Delivery Jones. The Samoans. Oh, Freddie Blassie. It's pretty cool. Big John Studd. Ray the Crippler Stevens. Salvatore Bellomo. I remember him. Do remember him. And look at how like poor the interview setup was back then too. It hadn't blown up yet. Had not blown up yet. And this last one I have here is from '83. And Backlund against the Samoans. Oh, this is like a triple. Andre the Giant. Big John Studd, 6-man tag team. Look at Big Swede Hansen. He looks like death right there. He does not look very good. Look at the physique on that man right there. Interesting. Oh, the Fabulous Moolah. Interesting. But this was awesome. I saw them battle, Andre the Giant and Big John Studd, on this 6-man tag team. Very cool stuff right there. And then the lady tag team matches. And people smoked in the arena right here, which is here. They were smoking cigars and cigarettes, and it's Andre the Giant. Yeah, it was interesting. Okay, let's keep going. I'm almost done. This was definitely fun and a good look back at this game day. Colts, Steelers, Cleveland Indians. I must have gone this game in the 1980 against the Blue Jays. I don't think I bought this. I just don't remember it. That's interesting. Daytona Beach Astros. Tried to do the box score. I don't think I did. Old baseball magazine with all this stuff missing. Pro Football. There's LT, A2. Is that his rookie year? Might be. I'm not 100% sure. LT on the front of that one. Okay, so no secret surprises inside. Still interesting. A3 Pirates Yearbook. they play this game? The Giants, San Francisco Giants. Trying to keep to the box score there. Okay. Wrestling World Magazine. Shooting says baseball, Gooden and Mattingly. Okay. Pro football. Shooting says pro football. Joe Ferguson and Ron Jaworski. Okay. So a few more to go and we're done. A little bit longer than I wanted to do, but still fun. Pirates official scorebook from 1987. Nadia Lou. I wrote a little bit better then. Definitely. Red Sox from 88. I do remember going to this game. It's in college. Who did they play? The Rangers. Jose Guzman. Charlie Huff. Jim Petrelli. Mike Stanley. Steve Buscemi. Who else? Peter Cavilla. Ruben Sierra. Larry Parrish. It's kind of cool. Jim Rice. See all the Red Sox here. Roger Clemens. I don't remember who pitched that game, though. That would have been cool if it was Clemens. So I'll have to go back and look. But that's kind of cool. Fenway Park. Season's greetings from the Penguins from 87-88. It's kind of interesting. Nice Christmas card. A Red Sox calendar. So there must have been calendar day. That's kind of neat for you Red Sox fans out there. I'm sure Clemens is in there. There's Dennis Oldcamp Boyd. This is fun. I don't want to stop. Is that Lee Smith? It is Lee Smith. Mike Greenwell. There's Roger Clemens. There he is. That's kind of cool. I think I kind of blew through those. Syracuse Chiefs. I think I showed this one too. This was cool because I think there was something good about this one. Richmond Braves, Dale Murphy. So I saw him play before he was called up. What year was this? Was this from? Does it say on here? 1977. So I was 8. And I saw Dale Murphy play. And I didn't know who he was then. But that's really, really neat right there. And I think I shared this before in another video. That's kind of cool. Mickey Mailer, Preston Hanna, guys that made it to the show. But then this, I think they were affiliated with the Yankees, I believe. So there's Mickey Klutz, Dave Bergman, or maybe they were, I don't know, either Tigers. Was Bergman on the Yankees in the Yankees farm system? Comment down below if you remember that. So I don't recognize any of these pictures, but that's wild to see Dale Murphy right there. Catcher. This is the inside. I showed this one before, I believe. Okay. There's a few more. Penguins back-to-back Stanley Cup Champions magazine. That's the program. Kind of cool. Icy Lights, a local beer. It went national. There's a few more things, and we're done. A few more. Missile, MISL, Missile Magazine. Give them a thrill. Scorebook from 82. Pirates. Play the Atlanta Braves. Interesting. Wow. Very cool stuff. Another pro wrestling with Junkyard Dog. 84 wrestling calendar. I think I showed this too. I think I showed most of this stuff, but I didn't take this long. I mean, I didn't look at these things 100% like we are now. Steelers, 79 Steelers. I must have bought this. Stars in Action from 78, 79. There's Franco Harris right there. This is really beat up. This is on my wall forever. When I was a kid. Blyer, Blunt, Joe Green, L.C. Greenwood, Jack Lambert, Dwight White. But I think this might have had other parts to it too, which are gone. I don't know where those are. World Soccer News. Something I must have picked up. My kids are probably like this. I cut something out of it. Oh, it's from 82. Skip that. It's a poster of the Spirit, but it's like too big. I think it's his hot legs on it. Kick magazine. But I think this was sent to me. I think the Edmonton, wait, let me see what the teams are. Yeah, Edmonton Drillers. So I wrote to them too. They were one of the original outdoor teams. Portland Timbers, I think now have a team again. But I wrote to the Edmonton Drillers, and they sent me that, and then some other stuff. Here's another missile. Just a few more things. Let's say we're done. Goal magazine with Ville Siren. I don't remember him. For the Penguins. Official calendar. There's Lemieux and Yager. It's kind of cool. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champs. It's kind of sweet. There's 2 of them. This is cool. I don't think I'm going to share something with you guys. This is my senior year in high school. I was one of the founder of the... Should I show this or not? So I went to a high school called Mount Lebanon High School. Right there. That's my lacrosse team. And can you see where I am? I'm right there. That's a young me right there. So we were the first lacrosse team. They went on to become state champions way after I left that school, graduated high school and went on to college. Wrestling Review magazine, and then just a few more here. Goal magazine. I think the other one's got more memorabilia in it. This one is Rick Kehoe. Here's one with the Bruins, Pete Peters, and the Daytona Beach Astros. It's just a second one of these, which is cool, not filled in. But that's it, guys. That's all I got for you guys today. This is lots of fun. Let's put that down there, see if have something to look at. Wow, long videos. I'm looking at the time here. But this is it's kind of cool. I want to take a dive back into this tote, look at it again. The other one I think has got other things that are cool in there. Some more autographs and some interesting other items, sports card items and things like that too. So we'll take a look at that one next. And yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you like this one. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below. Share this video with your friends, family, loved ones. We're going to have another live auction. We're going to do this coming Sunday. Do some family scheduling conflicts on Saturday. So we're going to do it this coming Sunday, 7 to 10 p.m. Look out for a preview video on that. We're going to open up another vintage wax box this week, and also some other interesting videos as well too here on the channel. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This is fun. Take a look at this. Got three big piles next to me. Got to put all this stuff back in the tote. See if any of these things are going to go with eBay. So there might be a couple things. So look out for that. That's all I got for you guys today. Appreciate you guys stopping by, checking this out and out. Something a little bit more unique than just opening up boxes of cards. Hopefully you enjoy it. Till next time, folks, this is John on Sports Cards Loadable signing off and hate.